Hey, hey, test, test, test. How you guys doing? We are going to be playing Layers of Fear tonight. Now, this game is actually kind of interesting. You play from the perspective of an artist in the Victorian era who's slowly going insane, and you have to kind of finish your masterpiece. But from what I hear, this game is pretty unsettling. Like, it is based on PT, basically. PT being the Silent Hills demo. A lot of games after that have basically taken that template of psychological horror from the first person, exploring like realistic environments. And this one is supposed to be extremely good. It is out on PS4 and I think 360 as well, but we're playing the PC version because it is available on GOG, and it is pretty cheap last time I checked, so it is worth checking out if you haven't tried it yet, because I've heard this is good and I am actually very keen to try it, and I've been keen to try it for the past couple of weeks, but I got sidetracked by Fatal Frame and Fatal Frame 2 and everything else. So yeah, and yes, Jack, it is extremely like Amnesia. I think Amnesia took quite a lot of inspiration from Silent Hill, basically, and then PT came out after that and basically rewrote the entire formula, made it really better, even better. Yeah, this is essentially psychological horror from the first person, and I believe it's supposed to be very fucking scary, so we're going to be trying it out. First things first, I need to just make sure that my controls are set correctly though, because shit's gonna happen. Control acceleration, so WASD, interact, yeah. So there is no combat in this, it's all just interaction, just like PT. So left mouse is interact, right mouse is zoom, fast walk is left shift. Okay, so it's like FPS controls basically. Yeah, so there's no combat. I don't think there's any actual fighting in this, or if there is, then it's more you running away and hiding, basically. But for the most part, yeah, it's going to be investigative. It's going to be incredibly creepy, from what I've heard. And I've seen a little bit of this, and it's supposed to be very good. Well, let me just check some shit out. There's in English, there's no subtitles. Check the sound volume. I'm just going to knock down the music a tiny bit. Yeah, Amnesia is something I should probably play as well, because it was free last month on PSN and I picked it up. That and Soma as well, I've heard is very good. Outlast, I was watching Miss Dina play it the other day, and fucking looks amazing. Should play that as well. I hear Outlast 2 is coming out. No, Outlast 2 is already out, but it's supposed to be not as good. But I do know that Layers of Fear is getting a sequel, because I saw the trailer this afternoon and it looks really, really freaking good. So I'm actually kind of hyped for that. But we're going to see what this is like first, because I'm actually kind of hyped for this. So I think let's just get going. Being freaking PT style games, god.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back.
Just turn the volume down a little bit.
The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Shit. I hate it when this game does that. Okay. Screen moving. There we go. Fuck it. We'll put it there. Okay. Oh, it's inverted axes, is it? Okay. Shit. I hate it when it does that. Alright. What on earth is that supposed to be? Is that a muzzle? Oh, dog muzzle. Okay, right. Do I have to put it on? It's not. Yeah, so this is essentially set in the Victorian era. And from what I understand of the story, you are a painter who is trying to complete his greatest work. The problem is you're actually a little bit of a nut job. A little bit crazy. And this game is going to show us exactly why you are crazy. What's up, Tane? How you doing? Down into the basement on a dark, stormy day, our three little rascals chanced to fall to stray. Okay. Yeah, so essentially I'm just going to be... Ooh, bloodstain. Exploring the environment here to see if there's anything that really triggers extra cutscenes. What the hell? Yeah, the graphics are really good actually. I mean, I am playing this on my PC obviously, so it will be graphically accelerated using the Radeon. It's actually sort of like Amnesia controls where you actually have to hold down a mouse button and then use the mouse to open it up, or you know, an artist's triumph. Gallery opening wows critics. Some call him the new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck, and one awestruck critic, who wished to remain unnamed, went as far as to invoke the spirit of the great Leonardo. Anyway, slice the exhibition proved an immense success. Redacted. Distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in a black gown. Redacted, revealed to us, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. Alright, so it's just all about me. So that probably is me, I would assume. No idea who that is though. Oh look. Hi. Have some of that whiskey though. So I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to the office. Okay. So I guess I need to go to the office to get the keys to the workshop. Yeah, so it's locked. Yeah, you can interact with a lot of things in this. It's not like automatic interaction, you actually have to physically open things up. It's kind of weird though. It takes some getting used to the controls. Just looking around. I'm not sure if you guys can see that very well. Is it bright enough? It looks fairly dark from where I'm sitting, but it should be alright, I guess. What is this? At least cigars. Yeah, cigars. Okay. Dominoes? English mahjong. Right. What else have we got here? Dear sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. Brackets. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers. Well, clearly then I am seeing things, because... Oh, that's interesting. because apparently there's no rats in here. Hmm. Was that it? I can barely read that. Oh, it's an address. Something Mulligan Avenue 7C. Popkel? Interesting name for a dog. Alright. Let's have a look in the office. Or the kitchen rather. Yeah, from what I understand of this game as well, I hear that certain things in the environment change as well as you're doing things. Like, you know, things on the table might move somewhere suddenly, or, you know, the door, if I turn around, might disappear or something like that, because obviously, as I was saying before, my character, the guy that I'm playing, the artist, is a little bit, well, he has a few screws loose, essentially. And he's slowly going a little bit mad, so your mental state does actually affect what happens in the environment. Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat, you know. I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and shoved his head... Oh, was that it? Shoved his head off, like the rest of us common folk. Is that supposed to be shaved? I don't know. I know, gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. Oh, snored! Is that what it is? Oh yeah, it's an N. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's lots of little things around here. Can I actually stick my head in the oven? No, I guess not. What's in here? Nothing by the look of it. Yeah, the only thing about having manual control over opening and closing of doors like this is that it can be very disorienting when you're like constantly wobbling around like this and trying to open stuff. Is there anything in there? No. So far. And what's this? I don't know what that letter is, but I don't know. I think glass is broken everywhere as well. Paint, rose doré, burnt umber sienna, brushes times 25, air fresheners times 50 packs. Apples 10 kilograms, booze 5, 10, 30. Yeah, I saw you were actually making Mega Drive music. How did that go? Okay. Paprika. It doesn't look like there's anything in the kitchen. Right. Yeah, I'm just investigating for any interactive things here. Anything in the pantry? Just normal shit. Whoa, what's that? Oh, light. I didn't even see the light there. They're just potatoes. Okay. That's fine. No, just stealing patches and stuff. Cool. Right, this must be the bathroom. I think the one question I currently have about this is what the hell happened here, because floor's wet, there's like a broken bottle here and there. Nothing. Hey dude. What's that? Below knee prosthesis. How the hell did they fuck up the something? Oh, the length. No idea, son. No idea. And the bath is a complete mess. Could have sworn I closed that, but whatever. Right. That's good. Rat poison. Contains Antu. Alright. Nothing in those drawers. What's this? What are these? Bandages? Toilet doesn't flush. Huh. Toilet's buggered. Alright. Alright then. I'm looking for a set. Oh, can't open that. Oh. Nothing. Looking for a set of keys to get into the office. Nothing here. Nope. Nope. Nothing back there, is it? What's that? A broken clock. Okay. There's no light switch in here. Oh. Holy shit! That's a lot of fucking rat traps. Got a rat problem? Call now and forget about it. 555-3825. Fast, efficient, and discreet. Clearly have a problem then if I think I need this many rat traps. Can't miss 4-way rat trap. I mean, Jesus, that's a lot of rat traps. I mean, Mappy ain't getting through here, like. Neither am I, apparently. Alright, let's find that. Close the door. I do love the look of this game already, though. The upstairs lounge? What's up, Sword Familiar? Oh, music. Don't know how to play. Okay. That clearly didn't go very well. Woof. Frankazee. I'm actually not moving the mouse at this point, and my character's viewpoint is swaying everywhere. Just a tiny bit drunk. Alright. Anything on the table I need to be concerned about? Nah, all this stuff. What the hell was that? I already have the chills, you know. Been working all night, don't wake me up. Okay. Yikes. What the fudge? Let's not go there just yet. Is that a bathroom? Whoa, that's a very creepy painting of that. Weird. No light switch around here. Oh, no. Oh, that's what happened. I'm just gonna turn on all of the lights right now. I don't know. I have to admit it is already giving me some PT style chills at the moment. It's probably just the setting though, I think. That kind of does it for me usually. If the setting is good enough, then I do find stuff pretty scary. What's this? I think it's though you can't actually interact with all this stuff sometimes. I mean, that looks like you can pick it up, but unfortunately there's nothing in there. True story behind the picture of Dorian Gray was it true all along? An astounding investigation by Professor Alistair R. Malmax from the Miskatonic University uncovers the secrets of this magnificent work by one of all-time greatest writers, Oscar Wilde. Was Dorian Gray real? Did he have an insight into the esoteric? Is the novel filled with cryptic clues for the uninitiated? Well, for the initiated. Read to find out. The missing link is Bigfoot real. Yeah, you probably can't read that very well here, but I can't really zoom in any further on this, so I'm trying to read it out for you guys. 3 Days on Venus, a memoir of an abductee. It's the only thing that you can interact with in here. These books. There's nothing in the bookshelf, is there? No. You know what I've just noticed? Not about the telephone, but you see this picture here? Is it me or the eyes following you? No, it's just an optical illusion. such a weird picture though, right? Anyway. Switch on all lights. Yeah, unfortunately the fireplace, the fire is like 5 frames a second or something, so it doesn't look quite as good as the rest of the place here, so what's this? That's the key. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. Tonight it's all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised. How drunk was I when I promised it? My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? Yes. I know now you're going through some hard times right now, I really do. That's why I agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place for old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please get your shit together. Yeah. Yeah, like I said before, for whatever reason, my main character is completely whacked out. Right. See? To be honest, I think this is exactly what Little Red Riding Hood actually went like though, right? Yum. I mean, seriously, if a little girl bumped into a giant wolf like this, I don't think she'd be getting away. And this, somehow, very... Is it 3 bears? Rip. Okay. That picture is so weird. Oh, it's still... Yeah, okay, yeah. It just seemed like the 3 bears to me, but whatever. Anyway. Oh, that's right. Fucking completely forgot how that story goes. Anyway. Is there anything else around here that I need to be concerned about or not? No, didn't think so. Right. Picture's so weird. Look, I just cannot. It's so unsettling. Good God. Is this a bedroom? No, a kid's room. Actually, is this the only light in here? What does that say? I see beer. No, it's just a bunch of random letters. Okay. There's a door. It's one of those little rattles. Yeah. Pretty cheap though. So I guess it begs the question, where are the kids as well? Why pink? Man, you drive a very hard bargain, don't you, father? Let the kid be imaginative already, come on. Yeah, there's nothing else in there. Typical kids drawing. Toy trains. Sing. I'm gonna leave the light on actually. Yeah, leave the light on. Just turn on all of the lights while I'm here. Alright. Oh, it's locked. Okay. There's still other rooms here, so we'll see what happens. This one.
Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around, so funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare.
Dude, I just got in here. I think. Oh no, it's not in VR. It is on PS4 though, so it is possible that you could get this in VR. There might even be a patch for it. New face of music, A Night at the Opera becomes a night remember. Bleh. Might not be a household name yet, but just give her time. Da, 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 da. Seems like the wife was a musician, probably. Did I? That's shirts. Oh no, that's a door. I thought that was a light switch. No. Galactic's grand opening in flames. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. Okay. Another one of those mirrors there. Can't see in the mirror there. A ring there as well. Okay. I like how there's like wine bottles everywhere. Victorian bed. There's nothing here. Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Love you. Walking stick. Am I just a tiny bit of an alcoholic, maybe? Oh, this one's difficult actually. What? Okay. Yeah, context-sensitive buttons. I want to know what happened in here though. Oh, it's locked. Okay. What is with these pictures? I mean, like this one, for example. What's up, Posher? What? I mean, look at this. Yeah. Right, so we've got the door to the... Keep it open. Oh, so this is the studio. Nothing. 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 I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you've done before you go to sleep. Someone's not very happy. Yeah. Difficult thing about this is the context sensitive options that you can do here. It's actually kind of hard to aim for stuff. Holy crap. Fucking alco. Bloody wino, look at all this. Door's locked. Door's locked. Ah, brushes. Brushes. Scalpels. Well, not scalpels, oil applicants. Just a tiny bit of wino. Lost, you deserve it. Finish it. Right, let's have a look. Nothing so far? Wait, did I? What the? Say what? Was that there all that time? Was the door always closed? I'm sure I opened it. Alright. Don't know about you, but I'm already feeling quite drunk. Let's have a bottle. And these doors, yeah, not openable. I guess I need to look for materials, I guess. Right? There's not going to be anything in here, I don't think. Oh, wait. Anything in here? Nope. It's actually easier to aim if you open some stuff up first. Okay. Alright. I guess there's nothing in here, so... Open! Oh my god. Right. Okay. I can't actually interact with the painting now, so I guess I have to do something else here. Hold on a minute. This corridor's changed. Oh boy. Yeah, because if you remember, the door to the... I'm sure the door to the actual office was down in the main foyer, but it's changed, and now this door's locked. Oh bloody hell! Yep, we're starting to go a little bit nuts now. How does that film saying go again? We all go a little crazy sometimes. Oscar Wilde. Yeah, because this isn't how the actual room goes. I mean, look, this is a dead end. And then it just suddenly closes on you. Switch the lights on. There we go. Yeah, sure. What in this game, if you obviously weren't here before, but you play as a painter in the Victorian era who needs to finish his masterpiece, but he's a little bit crazy. Like, well, little bit is a bit of an exaggeration, like a little bit of an understatement. Sorry. And as you can tell from playing from his perspective, things actually do change because of his mental state. So, I said before, when you start the game, the house is kind of normal. And the actual door to the studio is locked and it's in the main foyer, so you need to get the key from the office upstairs. But as soon as you go through the door and look at the painting, you'll notice that the door's closed behind you. But when you open it, it's turned into a corridor, so things have started to change because of his mental state. And as time goes on in this game, things will actually continue to change, even when you're looking at them. It's like very, very PT like. Reconnect with your partner, build your relationship, rediscover the joy of marriage. No, thank you. Rekindle the flame. Don't worry, you're not alone. Blah blah blah. Perfect relationships may look great on the silver screen, but the rest of us mortals have to face the simple truth. Nobody's perfect, and you know what? That's fine. This sounds like a very self-help thing. Consultants, so yeah, it's an advertisement. The problem is I can't actually see anything at the moment because everything's gone really dark. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you can see already that things are actually happening to him. Like, as soon as I took that cover off the painting, that's when things started to change. And technically... Oh, there's the door. Fucking, I was starting to go crazy there for a little bit. Shit. Just like that, maybe? I mean, I can't even open the window now. It doesn't look like there's anything else here, so I guess I have to go back out, maybe? What's up, O5? How you doing? Good evening. You see the corridor's changed again? Just a tiny bit unsettling here. Okay. As I said before, though, this game takes a lot from PT. The Silent Hills demo that I played, I think, a couple of weeks ago. You can already see what it's like in terms of the setting and what it does with that setting. PT was very good at that, in that it gave you a very a very generic setting, like corridors and stuff, but it started to turn everything on its head very gradually, a little bit at a time, and that's kind of how psychological horror works. It gives you like a grounding, so to speak, something very simple and very familiar, like this corridor, for example, or this room, and then it'll start to change things as you're doing things, which kind of pulls the rug from under you and kind of messes with your brain a little bit. I didn't finish PT actually, 05. I actually got to the last puzzle. I don't know if the demo had the full solution to the last puzzle in it. But I got to the last bit where basically you had to exorcise Lisa the ghost, and I'm not sure if I actually could do it because I don't know how complete the demo was, but it got all the way to that point, and like I said, I think the demo did very, very well for portraying stuff like that. I mean, the one thing about games like this and PT to some extent is that there is no combat, so you don't have to worry about inventory management, but the fact that you're not attacking stuff still doesn't make it any less scary than, you know, anything else. Dear sir and madam, we must kindly, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should remain that way. They are certainly of no concern to us, and especially our children. Please consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Some of us have to... What was that? Oh, get up early. Was that a G or a P? Get up early and work for a living. We need our sleep. We must also warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we'll be forced to call the police. Sincerely, your very tired neighbors. I have a question. Was that always there? Because I don't think it was. Yeah, it came in this way. Oh, it probably was, actually. I just didn't see it. Going in circles. You see, it's stuff like this where you're not quite sure if it's been there for a while or if it's just appeared. The fact that it's slightly blurry as well is a little bit distressing because it's going in is quite sharp, and then you've got this which looks like it's been written while you're on a jackhammer or something. I mean, the real gist of a game like this in PT and Visage, which I probably will pick up very soon as well, is it's environmental puzzle gaming. So basically, you get put in a room and you need to find a trigger to activate the next part of the game. Is why generally you look around, you press everything, see what happens. I mean, this, as you can see, is a closed area. Is there a light switch somewhere? Doesn't look like it. It's pretty dark here, though. Was that painting always there? Oh yeah, I'm gonna assume yes. Can't really see in there. It looks like you can actually get in there, but most of the time if you don't see a context icon, then you can't really do anything with it. That. Save the date of something. Redacted. Oh, it's a wedding invite. Blah blah blah, request the pleasure of your company to celebrate the wedding on Saturday the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel at 2 in the afternoon. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. And there's a lot of paints and stuff here. Okay, there's a combination lock here, and I'm not sure what the combination is. Can you hear that? There's a book there, but... There we go. Whoa! 485. Huh. That's the
The
task.
thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
Guess you found the wedding ring. The past holds back. Look closer. Whoa! You see? It's stuff like this. What's up, Highwinds? Instead, it's stuff like this. Little environmental puzzles which you have to solve in order to access the next room. You can tell this is like a closed loop of sorts because this room was closed when I came in and this door wasn't there. And once I solved this little puzzle here to access here, that's when this door appeared. I mean, for the most part, this game is fairly easy to understand because of all the context icons that pop up. At least you know what you're supposed to be looking at. PT was never like that. PT isn't like that at all. You actually have to know what you're looking for. How you doing, Highwinds? Also, hello everyone as well who's been popping in. How you guys doing? We are playing Layers of Fear tonight, which is a PT-inspired game. First-person horror-theme game. Psychological horror. There's a French fry stuck in my beard. Yeah, so essentially everything's a closed loop, and I'm quite sure that I am freaking out just a tiny bit. Beard fries. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it impossible to close this bastard door? Probably because I'm standing in the way? Yeah, there we go. Oh, what's this? You've been snooping around my workshop again? Backwards N. For the last time, you are not allowed in that room even if the door happens to be open. I forbid it. This is your last warning. Next time you will have to look for a new job. Or a deeply personal person as well. Yeah, you can't go back the way you've come, so you definitely have to... Why is that chair moving? You have to solve the current puzzle in order to progress. And there's a door there. And it stops moving. I was looking for a change in careers. It's a mouse trap here. There's a lot of rat traps. Okay. It's the lounge. Yeah, just let me know if you can actually see what's going on, because obviously it is supposed to be a very dark game, but I can turn the brightness up if I need to. Yeah, vomiting paint isn't healthy. Coat stand. Don't look for a light around here though. Wait a minute! Did that... What the hell? Whee! Right. I can't see shit in here. There's a lot of wine. Domino's? Domino's pizza. This might just be a room where there is nothing to do. Possibly. Oh no, stuff. What the fuck? I don't know. Actually can't see anything. I don't know what's going on. Wait. Dust mice, even in my lungs. There's always more grotesque vermin dirt. Is that a light switch? Yeah, light stuff. There we go. What the fuck? That painting wasn't there before, it was over here, wasn't it? It looks like I've came from somewhere, I don't know. Weird. My love, even though you have not been born yet. Hang on. Oh shit. Is that my... Well, it's... I don't have an inventory, so I can't exactly reread that. Oh, I came from here. Yeah, see, there's a hole here. Is that a trap door then? I came flying through here somehow. I landed down here. Interesting. The paintings are very, very good though. They're very true to the era. This guy would make a good emote as well though. Disappointed look. Anyway, right. I don't know what you're wood facing about. I'm the one that's playing this. Oh god. Okay, so we'll go upstairs. That was weird though. What's up, SDSC? Mice. And they just melt away? Was that it? Down the rabbit hole. There's a lot of really weird stuff in this. That's what I was saying before, though. That's what I was saying about this game before, is that as time goes on, things start to change right before your eyes. So you can tell he's starting to get a little bit more... This doesn't look very healthy. You can tell that he's starting to get a little bit more... crazier? Oh, it's a trap door. Yeah, because that was where the painting of the person, not the painting, the model was, and then I went flying through the floor there. This is a trap door. Huh. Interesting. There's nothing else around here, is it? Yeah, because when I looked up there, I went flying through the floor. So, yeah, that was a little trap. Yeah, disgruntled look. It's like, God damn, are we done yet? Can we finish this now, please? I get the feeling there's nothing else here, though. Dominoes? Was that... No, that wasn't always there, was it? Oh my god. Okay. Right. Secret passageways and stuff? Let me just close this door for a second. And the globe has nothing to do with it, right? Guess not. That's so weird. Whoa. What's happening with that painting? Is that just textures going crazy? I hope so. Anyway. There's something odd about these paintings, you know. Wait a minute. Is it the same guy on each one? Because there's his face, and if you look carefully, his face is on there. Whoa! Fucking Jesus.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
I'm not that round. Christ, that scared the shit out of me, that fucking hell. And it's changed again. Fucking Christ. Okay. Some of this does look familiar though. Screeching arsonists, echoing screams, they stop at nothing. I won't go down easy. Wasn't anything else in here, was there? No. Okay. I'm trying not to second guess myself sometimes when I'm going around here. You have a rat problem. Or do you? Oh. What the fuck? Whoa! What the hell just happened? Huh. Okay. I was actually trying to read whatever that was there, but it just completely vanished. I don't think there's enough wood face to actually properly convey what's going on at the moment. Right. Yeah, that's pretty scary. Look at this. I mean, there isn't anything to interact with here. Oh, sure. Unfortunately, I can't get the hell out of here because I'm kind of stuck in here. There's a box under there though, but I can't get to it. Shit. Yeah. Can't interact with that. Can't really turn the lights on either. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that this room is essentially null and void. Yeah, because I can't properly access anything now, so... That's so weird. Anyway. Yeah, because if you remember before, this was a long corridor, so this technically should be the lounge. Yeah. And then it just freaking closes behind me. I have to do something in this room because it's locked with it. Was that door always there? I don't know. There's a candle back here, which is considerably more dangerous than you think. Yeah, nothing to interact with there. Ye oldie trouser press. Nope. Hey, in regards to your previous letter, I'm sure it's nothing to be concerned about. Women tend to get weird after having a baby, yeah. Hormone imbalances and the like. When we had our first, I remember Valerie got the blues real bad. Would ask her what she wanted for lunch and she'd just burst into tears. Just be there for her and I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Now, I know I promised not to rush you, and by all means enjoy your well-deserved time off, but just to let you know, I'm getting phone calls up the yin-yang, commissions left and right. You're a hot ticket, my friend. Maybe we should strike the iron while it's hot, but of course the family comes first. Thomas Caldwell. Okay. Agent? Yeah. Mr. Nope! Probably not. I honestly can't remember half the time if I've even been to places. I mean, look at this. That's not really a view, is it? Just watch something come crashing through that window in a minute. Hello, PT. It's been a while.
Hello. It's about time for us to talk, don't you think? I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
Right, so I've got a choice here then. Locked. Okay. This way? Locked. Alright. Just the tiniest bit unnerved. Is this the cellar? Locked. There's no lights. Shit. Alright. So I have to be a little bit careful not to miss anything I can interact with. Yeah, it's likely that door was probably locked until I picked up the brush. Oh, that's the wine cellar. Okay. I can't switch the lights on. Well, they're already on, but I can't switch them off, rather. Broken glass everywhere, that's what you can hear. Pantry. Oh. Nice to see that that actually goes back to where it came from. Right. First step is the hardest. Back to the kitchen. Yeah, so we've already been here, but this door didn't actually lead here the first time. I kind of wonder if something's changed in here. I got it. Oh. Minced mice starving me out. Chunky, crunchy carcasses. Constantly sick. Ugh. Yep, that's new. There doesn't seem to be anything around here though. What the hell was that? Where did that actually come from though? Because I just saw these onions move. What is that? I didn't even pick that up, whatever it is. Okay. Nothing. Think. Nothing. 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 Just a mess on the floor though. I came from that door, didn't I? Yeah, okay. I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything else I can do in here. I think I've got the picture already, so... Let's move on. Whoa!
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Oh my god. Just a tiny bit of a whack job. Is there anything else I can do in here? Probably not. Why is this door lit again? This is the stuff that you found. Okay, so there is a log of things that you actually find in this game. So far, not complete yet though. This. Deep breaths, remember you're a professional. This is just the first few strokes, you're going over the hump. What's so hard about it? I would think a lot, maybe? Hate even now lost, you deserve it. Finish it. There's nothing else in here, is there? Just a tiny bit crazy. A tiny, tiny bit crazy. Just a little bit. These are the pictures that you find. So yeah, there are sort of collectibles as well in this. What's this? First I look for a canvas, not just any canvas, I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones that need to be as sharp as a razor. So I used razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze help get that. Yeah. The rest are locked. So there's 6 things in total that you need to find in this, along with everything else. Just a tiny bit of a nut job. Oops, hang on. Yeah, so you notice this is the same corridor that we came out of the study from before. Obviously it's locked again, which means that we're going through another cycle now. Huh. Of course you have to close the elevator before you use it. I saw that on that second floor. Okay, right. Oh, no. Thought this was the same corridor thing, but locked. Nothing. There's a lot of doors here. Locked. Locked. Can't find anything in there. Check everything. Locked. Everything's locked. 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 Any vases there? No. A key there. Wait a minute. What? Not sure it's a good idea closing the door behind you, but whatever. Got the key. Right. Dear sir, while I can certainly understand that you are upset and I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you in this matter. Wow. Any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Ooh. Instead, that I assure that me and my colleagues would say that. I get the feeling that the wife was trapped in that arson attack or that blaze in the shopping center or wherever it was. Personally speaking, I believe we have done the best job possible to, considering the extent of tissue. Yeah, she probably was. You are of course entitled to your opinion. I connected it. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me and my fellow doctors will ameliorate the situation. As I've already stated, I can certainly understand you've been under a lot of stress as of late, and I will not press charges if you remain from any future correspondence. Let me make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. Blah, blah, blah. Well, you weren't very happy apparently. The layout of the room has changed.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
He sounds a little too modern for a Victorian era person though. The painting is melting. Nothing else behind here, is there? Okay. Now, this enclave here seems a little suspicious. Door's locked. And open that door there. Oh! Huh. PT much? Right. What is with the layout of this area? God. This cupboard's not books. Yeah. Nothing in here. More cupboards? Looks like a closet. Upstairs. I am not going that way just yet. I am going that way. Bugger. Why is there something on fire? This is not at all safe, is it? Oh my god. What the shit was in that box? Wood face. Whatever it was, it disintegrated. Huh. Okay. so there are essentially 6 loops to do then, I guess. So I guess if we just run around everywhere, it might get us around quicker. Cat, of course, yeah. What? Wait, what? That keeps changing. Huh. Alright. I'm sure you could get through there before, but it's all walled off again. Huh. Nope. What's this? Following list is a compilation of the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. While typically diagnosed between the ages of 50 and 25, the disorder is known to affect older patients as well. Note that these symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia and should by no means be treated as conclusive evidence of this particular affliction. In order to obtain a proper diagnosis, you should contact a qualified specialist. Blank expression stares off into space, yep. Involuntary facial movements, yep. Insomnia, yep. Unusual gestures or postures, yeah. Unable to experience joy from activities, yeah. Depersonalization, question mark. What does that even mean? Awkward, clumsy movement, might be from the accident. Prone to anger, resentment, more passive aggressive. Lack of motivation, all the bloody time. Suicidal tendencies, yeah. Talks to oneself, yeah. Imagining things, yeah. How the hell did this get here? Mouse trap. Okay. Make up your mind. I bet there's something in here though, right? Probably not. Wait, where did those candle lights come from? It doesn't look like there's anything here. I was gonna say this place looks familiar, but it doesn't. And it just locked behind me as well, so yeah. It's a slightly different layout to before though. I mean, how does something cast that kind of a shadow? Some impossibility going on here. Nothing. Nothing. What the fuck is that? And there's a door there, but I have a feeling that's not where I'm going yet. Hi. Right, so this room was kind of null and void anyway, okay, fine. Not go anywhere? No, okay. What the shit? Did I see a reset there? Because when the thunder struck there, you could see that everything was still in the same place. That was really weird. Okay. Oh, what's this? I don't know the combination. Oh, there it is. 729. Okay. How'd you do that on this? Seven. 2. Fuck. 7. 2. Oh good. Puzzle master. Kind of. Oh, it's a key. Okay. Is there anything in there? I'm not sure what's more concerning, the fact that everything is like flying off the walls spontaneously, or the fact that I'm not even that asked about what's going on. Yeah, just another day. Thing fell off the wall, smashed into all the chairs. Oh look. Numbers. Don't give a damn. Where's the booze? Can't go that way anywhere because the fucking shelves have gone blocking the doorway. Also, what on earth is this? Concern frog. Got a key though, let's go. Right, I was gonna do something and I completely forgot what it was that I was gonna do. Uranus eating his boy. This doesn't look familiar at all. There's that there, so where does this go? That needs the key, okay. Look. Do I need to go this way? Yes, I do. Alright, let's try this again. Finally managed to play a little. If banging on the keys awkwardly counts as playing, I won't lie, it drives me insane to not have full control of my fingers. In any case, I was promptly berated by my loving husband who said I should be resting. I know he means well, but how will I ever get better if I don't work at it? Worst thing is I swear I could smell liquor on his breath. God, please, not this again. Suppose that key just got me in here for whatever reason. I have to go this way. Of course it's locked. Saw something on the table dissolve as well there, so I'm a little concerned. I can't really see what the hell's going on. I'll say one thing about this game though, there's a lot more jump scares than I was expecting. Nothing. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's a lot of rope you got there, son. Oh, fuck's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing in there. Surprised there hasn't been any puzzles that have required the zoom function yet. Yeah, locked. Okay. It's actually quite curious. Well, stuff appearing on the walls. Is there a mirror? Whoa. Why is everything... Oh, that is a mirror. Wait a minute. Alice through the looking glass. It cannot be undone. It cannot be undone. It cannot be undone. It cannot be undone. Wow. That's pretty awesome for a hologram. Something there, but I can't pick it up. Yeah, because it's not giving me the icon for it. Cannot be undone. I'm actually in the painting now. Matches? Fuck. Francazee. Ruff. Oh, dog picture. All right. Hey Gusto, what's up? How you doing, dude? Good evening. We're playing Layers of Fear. One of the few PT-inspired games, and it's actually really good so far. I mean, I'm not going to say it's massively scary, but it is pretty unsettling so far with all the stuff that's been going on, and it's really, really well realized. I actually think it's definitely something recommended. That's really fucking weird what just happened there. Let's double check to make sure I'm not missing anything though, because I still haven't found what I need yet. Yeah, it's mostly very self-contained small puzzle areas though, so each time I get to the painting it starts off another cycle which I need to complete to find some materials for the painting. But the cycles always change. You want this as well. I'm not sure what you're referring to by the word this, but now I'm curious. Yeah, it's really good this. I mean, I'm playing this at maximum quality for graphics. 1080p. And it looks sharp. I mean, the one thing I really found very nice about PT was the level of detail. At least with the PS4 version that I was watching YouTube videos of. The PC version is also very good as well. Almost as close as the PS4 version. This has almost, if not more, more of the detail that PT had. A once great artist, new painting laughed out of galleries. We've witnessed the day while entirely worthless in artistic terms might be an invaluable case study for psychologists. These harsh words came from none other than Jason Hughes. The famed critic was one of the first to appreciate the works of Bleu, and whose praise once contributed to his first spectacular success. When asked if such brutal criticism was indeed called for, especially in light of the recent tragic events, Hughes responded, "As critics, it is our duty to critique art, but not to judge the artist. The man has been through a lot lately, and obviously it has taken its toll on him. Still, if we were to remain silent and pretend this is even remotely acceptable, we'd be doing the artist a disservice." Yeah, for those that are just getting in, essentially what happened, what's going on is that I'm playing the part of an artist who is seeking to complete his greatest work. The main problem is that I'm going a little bit crazy because of various things that have happened in life. I think from what I can gather, the wife was involved in an accident involving basically lots and lots of fire. And as a result, he's kind of lost a few marbles. And it's starting to come through in the way that he's carrying himself and his work. And as I'm navigating his home, or kind of what you would assume to be his home, but is probably more like his fragile mental state, everything is going a little bit weird, and stuff is not as it seems. And it is very heavily inspired by PT. Where the hell did that come from? It is heavily inspired by PT, as you can probably tell. Stuff like this. The main difference between this and PT is that in PT you can actually be attacked by Lisa the Ghost, whereas this doesn't actually seem to have any form of aggression, like dangerous antagonists, but there are a lot of things like this fucking wheelchair just suddenly appearing behind you that kind of cause you to question what the hell is going on. And plus, one thing that does happen in this is that things will change in full view of you, so you might turn around 1 minute and see a door there, and then the next thing you turn around and you won't see a door at all, and it's stuff like that. It does take psychological horror very, very well. What the hell is this? This doesn't look familiar. Locked. The key difference in this is that everything you interact with has context-sensitive icons so you can see quite clearly what it is you're supposed to be looking for at all times. That's the biggest difference between this and PT, because PT you weren't exactly sure what it was you were supposed to be doing half the time, which kind of contributed to the atmosphere a lot. But in this, you do sort of know what you're supposed to be doing, because as you're walking through, you know, you'll find context-sensitive buttons, and that does help you a little bit. What the fuck? Hi! It's stuff like that. What? Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell. Yeah. Just like that. You see how I like opened the door there and I saw that painting and then I turned around, it was like 3 walls? And then I turned back around and that happens? Stuff like that. They're not like jump scares, but just like PT, it gives you a setting and then it starts to take that setting away from you, making it feel like it's not safe anymore, and that's kind of what I like. What the hell? It's kind of what I like about games like this. It's they do mess with you a lot. And I saw that one come from the right side there. Huh. That's a corridor. What's over here? That's the same corridor. Right. Rug. Chair, couch. Plants, book, lamps. Yeah, okay. Right, so if I open this one, exactly the same decor. Perhaps I'm not supposed to go that way. This is locked, isn't it? Whoa! Okay, I wish you wouldn't do that! Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm gonna walk straight for this door. It's probably gonna happen again. Yep. It's a reset room. So I have to go this way? Unless there's something here which closes the loop? Yeah, it's a reset room. So I guess I saw something coming from this way to this way. So I'm assuming I have to go this way. And then the lights go out. Sure there were more lights around here, right? There's nothing in here, is there? No. Yeah, if you can't see anything, just let me know and I'll turn the brightness up. Because believe me, I can't see anything either. hell was that? Suddenly poltergeist. Locked. Okay. So there must be a key somewhere. Yeah, it's pretty much an investigative game here, so you're just looking for things to interact with so you can actually make progress. Hello. What the shit? Bedroom. Oh, key. Well, yes. What the shit? Found his little collection of empty bottles this morning. I reacted badly. I know it's hard for him to, but god damn it, he should know better. With a small child in the house, that's just irresponsible. There's nothing else on here, is there? What's that say? No, nothing. Okay. Huh? I thought there was drawers. Wedding photo. All scratched out. Gouge it out. Ah, okay, so there's a bunch of drawers here. Two. There's fucking wine bottles everywhere. 3. Nothing in there. Okay. I think I've got everything in here. Yeah. What on earth is going on here?
This house is absolutely amazing. Oh, but those stairs. With that leg of mine, I think you'll have to carry me to the bedroom once we move in.
Walking stick. So I'm going to assume that this door was locked before. Yep. Which is why I needed to go in there for the key. What's this? Unleash your inner beauty with the new Glamour Fusion Max. Mm-hmm. Is it? Oh shit, am I dropping frames? Just suddenly dropped a ton of frames there. Yeah, I'm still dropping. Let me very quickly drop the bitrate. Oh, it's already quite low though, shit. Ah, fuck. Don't you dare be freaking out on me now, internet. Okay. Mm-hmm. And also had to alt tab out there to make a few changes. Okay. Right. It's fine. Doesn't seem like there's anything in there. Okay. This looks like the master bedroom, but it's not. It still goes from that, okay. Not gonna play that just yet. Until I've actually had a look around to see if there's anything else in here. Nothing. Hello. Prosthesis snatchers. Insatiable bastards. Why the damn leg? Can't afford a new one. Just a couple of screws loose there, buddy? Nothing else. And how do you switch this thing on? Oh, gotta wind it.
Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around, so funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped right on her toes, and when she bumped my nose, I fell, and when I rose, I felt ashamed. Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all.
Not sure if you noticed there, but that painting just went a little bit weird. Does that mean that I'm good to go from here? Check the doors again. There's probably nothing in here. I don't know, there's something weird about this room, you know. Something very, very weird about this room. Can you play this backwards? Yep, you can. Um. Huh. Oh,
I
ball.
needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Oh, we got the bottle. Now watch the room fix itself.
Stumbling all around, so funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped right on her toes, and when she bumped my nose, I fell, and when I rose, I felt ashamed. Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all.
Right. Let's see now. Does this actually go back? What I'm gonna do actually, I'm gonna do an experiment. I want to know where the destroyed version of this door goes. Oh, stop dropping frames, please. Leads to Silent Hill, yeah. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Looks like I can't even get through the door though because the door's melted as well. Yeah, so all that really did was give me access to the second material. But for me to actually go back, I need to unmelt the room.
Stumbling all around, so funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped
Some of the
right
puzzles
on
are actually very good in this though. I do like how they actually did some of these.
I fell, and when I rose,
Because you wouldn't really think to actually send this going backwards.
stumbling all around.
Because it plays forwards normally. Anyway, I think we can go now. Right. Problem is I don't know. Oh! Studio! Yes, this is essentially a log of everything that I've found so far in the game. Like lore and stuff. Actually pretty cool how they did all this actually. What's this? Can't stand seeing you like this. You're not well, you were sweating and shaking all night and now there you are locked in your workshop as usual. This whole tortured artist nonsense has got to stop. Yeah, so this is where you find all the lore and stuff. This is where you find all the pictures, the little illustrations. A lot of it's pretty cool actually. Got something to do with rats or whatever. It's me? It's interesting that you don't always get to see in the mirrors though. I don't think there's anything in the drawers. Oh, that was weird. What was that?
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all.
Some liquid courage for your grand art opening. So the table's melted. Hate even now, lost, alone, you deserve it. Grave for you. Finish it. Now every time I find a material I have to apply it to the picture. You can see the picture morphs each time as well. It's grotesque, but I love how it's done. I mean, that actually is oil painting texture style. I need a jar, plastic tube, and blah blah blah. That's just what he said before. So essentially there's another 4 materials to find in this game. So the next loop will take me to the 3rd one. And that's all it is. It's pretty linear actually in terms of how the game is structured, but I love the actual setting and everything. It's so good in this. Oh yes. You'll see exactly what it's going to look like once it's finished though. But we need to go find some more materials. First things first, open every drawer. And what I'll do is I'll play up until the 3rd material. So I've been at it for like 2.5 hours nearly. And then save the rest for tomorrow. And I think this material will probably take about an hour, since it's actually been an hour per material phase. Can't open that. Door's locked. Okay. I mean, in a way, this is like you going through all of your mental blocks to actually complete your grand work. That's how I view it anyway. It's actually quite a clever way of portraying the story. Big nose. What the fuck? Okay. So I guess you're telling me I can't go that way? About a boy who wakes up in a cave, he finds a mysterious note and a gun, and journeys through various environments, woods, fields, rivers. Eventually he winds up at a small cabin where it turns out this has all been a product of his subconscious. Told you! Brought upon by a traumatic childhood memory, he killed a guy who had murdered his father. In the real world, he's been drooling in a lunar bin this whole time. Get it? The twist is sort of gimmicky, but I think it works. Could you storyboard it for me? If you're interested, I'll send you the details right away. Frankly, I think you should take this job. It pays well and it would take your mind off of, well, you know, everything else. Please, let me know as soon as possible. Thomas Caldwell. What's up, Dave? How you doing? That's the door from Silent Hill 4, yep. It's, yeah, for those that are just coming in now, we're playing Layers of Fear, and the actual setting in this is that I am playing as a artist, a painter, in the Victorian era who is going through a few mental blocks, as you can probably tell, and he is trying to paint his last great work. The key problem is he's going a little insane, as you can probably tell, and this probably all takes part in his mind. Nice, last day off, sounds good. Yeah, because this entire environment warps for all sorts of reasons, and it's actually quite difficult to determine why sometimes. There's no lights in here, is there? Nope. Thought not. These cupboards? Yeah. So the actual aim of the game is to finish my great painting by looking for materials to paint with. If you weren't here, we've actually found a couple and they're quite gruesome in terms of materials. Skin, blood, stuff like that. Lasers of Fear. Yeah, that's if I was playing shmups. I actually really like this though. I mean, if you're not already... Oh. What the shit? If you weren't already aware, this takes a lot of inspiration from PT, the Silent Hill demo that I played a couple of weeks ago. In terms of the way that the setting is portrayed and things that everything that goes on. I mean, what the hell is that over there? Because that's definitely not in here. Some weirdness going on in here. And just like PT, there is no combat. It's all environmental puzzles. This room looks a little unsettling. What does that say?
Welcome to Violent City.
Oh, Creator's Block. Thank you for the host, Wolverine. Creator's Block. Huh. What? What? Now we have a problem. What? Just like PT. Yeah, there aren't as many jump scares in this, but there have been a few, and this whole room is warping. I am dropping a lot of frames at the moment, though. Fucking internet is playing up for whatever reason. I've got an idea, give me a second. Quit you, and quit you. No idea why I'm dropping so many frames tonight. Wow, there's some weirdness going on here. What the hell is that? Fucking context sensitive buttons. Oh, you can't even close the door. Shit. Okay. That's weird. Excuse me. Coming through. Wait, what? Yeah, no kidding. This is just like your typical Friday night. Fucking everything's going all over the place now. Right. I've got a key at least. It's good. Unlike typical Friday nights, I actually have my house keys. Open up. Thank you. How can two people who once loved each other so fully, so profoundly, drift so far apart? My husband barely speaks to me anymore. He just slithers in and out of his study, obsessively working on one failed painting after another. He won't even sleep with me anymore. I can tell he's disgusted by me. The look he gave me the other day, the pathetic, hurtful look. A combination of shame, guilt and repulsion. I've come to realize that I've become a monster in my husband's eyes. It feels like nothing a woman should ever experience. Still, being the good wife that I am, I decide to realize my husband's fantasy. If he thinks me a monster, I will sure as hell act the part. What's this? 9th of June. Wednesday, 9th of June. Don't forget. Birthday? When? There's nothing in these bookshelves. No, I've just opened that one. Okay, so this door goes in. Whoa! I don't know my own strength sometimes. Okay. That happened. A door just comes flying off. Locked, yeah. September 15th. More notes today, even worse than before. The sad part is, I agree with every word. Yeah, probably. This looks familiar. Oh, is this the first room? This looks like the first room, yeah? Is it? English Marshal? There's a lamp over here. Is it on? Yeah. I can't see shit at the moment. Yeah, there's a couple of really good games on the Halloween sale, including a lot of horror stuff. Actually, I'm not going that way just yet because I got a feeling there's something else here. Like here, maybe? Oh, landing. Now, this is a conundrum because I've got two doors to open, but I don't know where either of them go. Aha. A light switch. I wonder what this says though, because the lights are in the way. There doesn't seem to be anything around here though. Ah!
Ugly? Ugly? You ordered a true portrait, so that's what I painted, you fucking pleb! Maybe I need to kick some artistic sense into your stupid face!
Let's close that door. I guess I've got to go this way. Close the door first, just in case. Yeah. Now, the reason why I did that is sometimes the rooms change depending on certain triggers and situations. So, it's just making sure that I wasn't going to end up in a loop of some sort. Downstairs. It's locked. Okay. Right, so I've got to go downstairs. Actually, I think this is on sale, if I remember correctly, on Steam. It's worth picking up. I think it's like about £3 or £4 at the moment, something like that. It's cool that you can actually interact with everything here, though. Well, not everything, but anything that like switches on lights and stuff you can interact with. It's pretty cool. Door there. We can actually go up the ladders. I haven't actually properly looked at the sales, but there's some horror games that are currently on sale worth checking out. I know this is on sale. I think Visage is like a few pounds off. That's really good from what I hear. Probably play that at some point as well. Soma is on sale, I think. Amnesia, I think, is on sale. Outlast and Outlast 2, I think, are on sale as well. Like, all the horror games basically are on sale. Oh. I think my phone is broken. Where is that coming from? If I am to be honest, I can't say your letter was unexpected. Numerous colleagues have informed me that you previously sought their advice in this matter, and while it is perfectly understandable for a patient to demand a second opinion, I think 16 concurring opinions would be enough. Voluntary muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns, yeah. What you refer to as a freakish grin or unnerving yelp. Manifestations of nerve damage. Physiological but purely psychological in nature. Traumatic events can lead to severe stress, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. As you demand that we fix your wife, you have to understand that what you went through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. It is a long, arduous process and will require all your strength and support. Yeah. Fortunately, the wife was involved in an accident involving fire, and unfortunately, we have lost our marbles a little bit because of it. What the hell? Oh boy. We're in a loop. No, we're not. We're upstairs. How did we get upstairs? Alright. Just ignoring the phone for now. Right, we're in an endless loop now. Yeah. Which means I need to do something here to actually stop this from happening. Let's go the other way. Right, what is the puzzle here?
Hello? Yes, speaker. What? What fire? Oh, God. Is she... Which hospital? I'm on my way.
Yeah, that's a cool puzzle. I like that. Endless loop. You actually have to go in a certain direction to stop it from ringing. Dead end. Means that this probably has something in it. Nope, all empty. Okay. And that's a cool puzzle room actually, I like that, that's very clever. And now we have an exit door. Which I should probably take, just in case. Restless memories. Dropping a shit ton of frames. Why? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just quickly pause it here because something's up with my internet. So bear with me 1 second, okay?